If you've missed any of the earlier episodes of the Great Tastes series and want to see the shows and get all the recipes, go to greattastesmb.ca. Watch them when you want to watch them.
Welcome back to Great Tastes of Manitoba. We are here today with Manitoba canola growers and, of course, Oh, no, wait, it's Marilyn Smith? Marilyn Smith? Oh, no, wait, it is Ellen Pruden. Where did you get that? That's Marilyn Smith.
Well, we're celebrating Canadian farmers. She loves Canadian ingredients and Canadian farmers, and her cookbook, the zucchini and carrot muffins, are from homegrown. So we brought Marilyn to our set.
That's fantastic. And you're giving away her cookbook as well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So on Twitter and on Facebook Live, or Facebook, you can join in and we'll have a contest.
What's your Twitter handle?
I'm Ellen_Pruden.
Okay,
so
and that's where people go for the cookbook?
Yeah,
okay,
and
fantastic.
on Instagram. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so we're doing zucchini and carrot breakfast muffins. Basically, everything in here is local. Everything in here is super healthy. So let's get started.
Okay, so with muffins, you always want to have your dry ingredients go with the dry. So we have brown sugar, oats. We gotta love our Manitoba oat growers. We have the whole wheat flour. Marilyn loves whole wheat germ, sugar, cinnamon, flaxseed, full of omega-3s, and some baking powder.
You had said something interesting about and this is a tip from Marilyn, is like to make it a whole grain, you would put the wheat germ back, like to make sure that you add that wheat germ in with your flour. Is that right?
And then that makes it be a whole grain flour.
And again,
so
very heart healthy, right?
Very heart healthy. So we're using all ingredients that are heart healthy and full of fiber too. So we're gonna mix in our dry.
Should I get the eggs going?
Yeah,
okay.
So we got omega-3 eggs, which is great. So it's kind of an omega-3 muffin that's going on here. Omega-3s with our flaxseed, with our eggs, and with canola oil. So canola is a really great source of a plant-based omega-3.
Okay.
So it's a wonderful choice to be using. And as we saw, when we made our dressings and we did some frying, you can use canola oil for baking as well.
Nice neutral flavor, and yeah, just good all around. It's it's a staple. Like you kind of really need to have it in your kitchen. And these are, by the way, Countryside Vita Farm eggs.
They're fantastic.
Right?
We're gonna add in we'll just drizzle nicely in our canola oil here. So we got a half a cup, which is perfect. And then we're gonna add in our milk. So again, dry ingredients go with dry. We're using a skim milk, but you could use a whole milk too if you want.
Why do you add the wet to the dry? Is there a particular
It's just to combine it, it's just kind of like your key for baking. You're great. We're gonna add in our carrots. So we're using our carrots and our zucchini as well. And then do you want to cut up some apples? We're gonna keep the skin on, so we have that fiber. We're looking for, some just nice bite size. And we have our zucchini.
My mother was always so big on that. Is that you got to make sure that you don't have a great big piece of apple. It's got to be just the right size.
And just bite size. And you don't need to take the skin off. Use it for your baking. And this is great. We always end up with a whole bunch of zucchini at the end of the season.
Really?
Right? What are we gonna do? And use it in your baking. And we have a wonderful chocolate muffin recipe on Canola Eat Well that uses a ton of zucchini, so you can go there to get that.
Fantastic.
So we've added in the wet into our dry, you're just gonna combine. You don't wanna overmix. That is the secret. And then we'll add in our apples. That looks great.
Is that enough for now?
I'm not gonna have a chance
to get to the rest, and we can just eat the rest later, maybe, yeah? Something like that. Okay, fantastic. So, and also, was that, those were currants that you put in there?
Right, and some pumpkin seeds. So again, like full, just jam-packed. And these muffins, I would use them for breakfast, brunch. They're a fantastic thing to take for a brunch, afternoon picnic, on the go. You can freeze them 3 months in the freezer, double the recipe and kind of have it like a good take and go type
Well, you know what
dish.
I'd love to do, because I find that in the morning there's just no time, especially during the school year, right? And so I love to make things like this, and I love to freeze them, and then you can just pop them out and boom, it's like breakfast. Usually we're off running to band practice or whatever, and they can even eat them in the car if need be. I assume you can freeze these. Is there okay?
You can freeze them for sure.
Okay.
So we'll line the cookie or our muffin pan. So it makes 12, which is great. But so we have our oats. We have wonderful oat farmers, and today is all about celebrating our farmers and our love for them.
Our senior producer grows oats, Donna Lee Jones. So there's a perfect example, right? And and it's endless, right? There's just so very many farmers contributing to what we eat every single day, and I think that sometimes that's missed, right?
Totally, and and there's a ton of research that goes into the health side of things. So at the Richardson and Nutraceutical Center, Dr. Nancy Ames is doing a ton ton of research on oats and oat health and how does that affect beta glucose and you're lowering your cholesterol. So it's super cool. Same thing with canola oil and lots of health research.
These are good for you. They smell amazing. They taste delicious. Go get the recipe. You can also find that greattastemb.ca. We're going to come back. Will we heart what Ben came up with beverage pairings?
Ooh.
We'll find out right away. Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Enjoy responsibly.